Everyone likes playing fair, but when OLG started talking about giving Toronto a special deal for hosting a casino, well, understandably some municipalities got upset. But what do you think? Should Toronto get a special deal, or should it be an even playing ground? I'll put the question to you, as well as a city official.
I think it should be equal. I don't think that Toronto should be any different than Thunder Bay. I think it's very important to remember that because Thunder Bay being up north is somewhat forgotten at times. So I think that, I think it should be equal playing grounds all around.
Your city should be equally treated equal.
But Toronto has a bigger populace. It doesn't make sense to give them a bit of a break.
Well, they're going to get a bigger share anyway because the more people going to the casino.
I don't care about casinos at all. I think they're stupid and people waste way too much money on casinos, and there's all kinds of gambling addictions, and I think casinos are bad news. This one in town is taking all kinds of money out of Thunder Bay that could be staying in the community, and yeah.
But we know that the casino brings in $2.4 million to the city. Don't you think that's worthwhile?
Not necessarily, because although it's going to the city, it's coming out of people's pockets, people who shouldn't be spending their money at casinos, and yeah.
Maybe you can just give us a rundown of the deal the city has with OLG for the casino.
Well, we get 5% of the slot revenues from the casino, which equates to about $2.4 million a year. And we put that into our general account for roads, road repairs, whatever, offset taxes. It is pretty standard across the board. There was a point last year where OLG advised us that they have a new financial reporting scheme and they were going to lose some of those revenues. So Mayor Bradley from Sarnia and myself formed a group of mayors, and we met with OLG several times and said, you need to make this whole, you need to give us that 5% of those revenues. So that did happen. Since Premier Wynne announced that there should be fair and equitable treatment for all casinos, we're hoping that we get a little bit more. Well, I think they want a casino in Toronto, obviously. Casino Rama is the biggest casino close to Toronto, and I think it would be very lucrative for the city and lucrative for the province to have a casino there. Having said that, it should be fair and equitable, and one city shouldn't be treated different from the other. Thunder Bay, for example, I think produces the third largest slot revenues in the province. So if anything, Thunder Bay should be looked at as, maybe favorable or accruing some favor to Thunder Bay as opposed to other communities that aren't producing as well. I did hear from OLG shortly after that announcement about Toronto came out, and they want to come up and meet with me. So we'll do some talking.
But I think that the province should stop with this casino stuff altogether. I don't think that it's good for communities. I don't think that it promotes safe communities or coherent communities. In Thunder Bay, it's basically a hole through which dollars that have been earned in this community over a long period of time are being transferred to the province, and a very little bit comes back to the city of Thunder Bay.
Everybody should get the same thing.
Yeah, but Toronto has bigger numbers than, say, Thunder Bay.
Doesn't matter.